the worst pain ever! Why would you make us do this, Roshambo? Why?
Disclaimer. We do not own or claim ownership of the Pokemon franchise and any Pokemon established in official canon. That's all owned by Nintendo, Game Freak, and Creatures. This is just a podcast made by 4 friends who love Pokemon. It's our love letter to a franchise most of us grew up with, so please go support the official release. Previously on PKMN Legacy.
Welcome to our ghost party!
I'm still back there, sleeping somehow?
Your bodies are safe and sound in your beds, and your spirit selves can come out to have a whole party with the other ghosts and stuff. Kinda confused why Maddie isn't up with you guys. If you want to summon the Totem Pokémon, you've got some games to play.
Hunter, the gas Pokémon.
Hide and seek?
That was a draw.
Out hang Tens, Riser the Raichu.
Are we supposed to be running to the end?
BAM!
And you cross the finish line. 2 doors left. Dry, come into the Bone Zone with me.
No!
Chris, Velma, you enter the other room. You seem to be on some sort of tropical island.
Ooh.
And next to you...
Wait a minute. Is that a Marowak? You're not a Cantonian Marowak.
Pokedex time?
Pokedex time, because Chris has been to Alola, but I'm pretty sure he hasn't met one yet. There's only a certain...
Marowak, Alolan form, the Bone Keeper Pokémon, and the evolved form of Cubone. The bone it wields was a part of its mother, and its flames are a manifestation of her vengeful spirit. It dances through the night to mourn its fallen allies.
What was that part about the mom?
It seems to be in a very happy, dancey mood.
Gonna pretend it didn't happen. Anyway, so game time.
And on this island, you also see 2 palm trees and a floating bone.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
With flames on the ends, green flickering flames. Like the one that an Alolan Marowak might be having in his hand, if it wasn't up there, and supersized, ready for Limbo Time!
Here we go.
So, here are the rules. We will take turns rolling for Flashy, or an approach of your choice, though I prefer Flashy because it's more fun. And the longer we go on, the more difficult it becomes. We will keep on rolling until 2 have been eliminated and only 1 remains.
All right.
Marowak will go first, and then you 2 can go second, whichever order. As he walks towards the limbo, it's well above his head height, very easy to clear. He doesn't even have to limbo down. He just walks.
Impressive.
He points to you guys.
That seems simple enough.
Yeah, just gotta walk through. I guess Chris is gonna go for, careful.
I think Velma's gonna go for flashy. All right.
Sweet.
Chris got a 5 for his careful, as he carefully, very carefully, just walks under the thing.
I did it.
And Velma just kind of grooves to the music a little bit as she kind of grooves under the limbo bar, and she kind of walks under it.
You see the ghastly around you clap their hands.
Aw. Hold up, wait a minute.
No time for that. The bar goes lower. You see Marowak do another dance again. As he walks under the bar, he does a little dance, makes a little noise but doesn't get down because he goes right through safe. Hey! And now you 2.
Let's go flashy again.
Careful. He is not gonna ruin his back for this.
Yep, you guys clear it too, with those 3s.
Sweet.
All right.
Okay, no word picture then, all right.
We just sort of like, it's just above Chris's head, I would assume.
Yeah, okay.
So he just sort of just walks past it.
Yeah, you walk under it. You move under it. Anywho, the Marowak lifts his finger, points downward, the bar goes lower. Now we're playing with fire. Marowak confidently, with his eyes closed, walks under, leans back.
Oh no.
Bone Boy does just fine, cause he got 4. That's all positives for his roll. Safe. Using his little tippy toes to just like as he's almost parallel with the ground. Then he points at you.
On second thought, I think I'll sit this one out.
Are you forfeiting?
Oh, no.
Nobody likes a quitter, Dry. Are you a little baby bitch boy quitter?
Maybe I am.
You can do it!
Okay, Chris is gonna go with a careful.
And Velma once again hitting the flashy.
Okay, Velma, you groove under it just fine. Chris, you lean back. It's very uncomfortable, but you kind of just hobble under it. Your forehead barely making the clearance, but you all pass under it with those twos. And it goes lower.
Oh,
It's almost on the ground. It's so low.
No!
Marowak, ever the confident, bone person, dog thing, goes under it. He goes for a slide. And bonk, his head hits the bone. It's up to you. If you make it, you win.
So is it like your back can't touch the ground? Is that the rules for this one?
You can't touch the bone. You can't jump over it. If you fall down and your back touches the ground, and it's a draw. If one of you makes it, you win.
Oh.
Are we allowed to crawl under it?
No, you have to stay on all... Have you never limboed before?
Well, there's various rules I've seen for Limbo.
Oh, you cannot crawl under it. This is not a military obstacle course.
Dang it.
The number to beat or to tie is 3.
Alright.
Okay.
So Velma's saying, okay, I can do this, I got this. She's going under, but she doesn't account for her pigtails.
As they floof into the bone, they knock you off balance, fall on your keister.
Uh-oh.
You're out.
Chris, this is all on you!
I don't like that, but okay. I'm going to have Chris, he's just gonna take off, his scarf and put it on the ground, and then take off his jacket and put it on the ground. He just has those on the ground. He's like, okay, I guess I gotta go under this limbo.
Chris, you can do it!
So as you approach to limbo, behind you, one of the Ghastlies just casually just wanders towards your scarf and is about to pick it up, but then Ginger just glares at it and goes, and the Ghastly flitters away.
Thank you, Ginger. You always look out for me. I'm sorry if you have to hear Daddy's back crack.
All right, let's hear that popcorn. How low can you go?
So Chris, he is staring at this very low, elevated bone, and he's just like, okay, all right. And he slowly leans himself back, and as you see him go back farther than he's ever cracked his back before, you just hear a cavalcade of just different types of pops, snaps, and things that shouldn't be popping. And he's like, oh! And he's slowly making his way underneath it, just barely. And he's like, this is the worst pain ever!
You're doing good! You're doing good! You got this! You got this!
And as he finally makes it under there, he's like, why would you make us do this, Roshambo? Why?
Okay, so A, good job. B, you can't feel anything. Your spirits. You are choosing to feel this pain right now.
You don't know my struggle!
You are making a conscious choice to be in pain. And you're not even conscious. How is that possible?
I still feel the emotional pain.
Okay, you know what? Everyone out of the limbo room. Stop it. It's gone on long enough. Just silly. Out.
And suddenly the bone lifts up into the air and just sort of herds you over to the door. You go back into the pool area. You see the Marowak hanging out by a tiki torch that's lit a flame. That flame is lit. Words, fun stuff, but not my area. It takes out a whole token, and bloop, throws it into the pool. Which leaves only one door. The seashell door.
Ah, yes, the seashell door. The final door. The door we have to get through.
Alright. We can do this. I can do this.
And you go into the last door. You enter the door. You seem to be in some sort of large duney area. Sand dunes all around you. And in front of you, a giant palosand. On its various towers and perches, you can see cans hovering slightly above it. Some big cans on the actual towers itself, some small cans floating above that, and on the very tip of its shovel, a very tiny red soda can. Knock down the soda cans. That's the thing.
Knock down the soda can.
You gotta get 10 points. The yellow ones that are on the lower level, 1 point each. The green ones hovering above that, 3 points each. Top one up there, that is a 6-pointer. A line of Ghastly just rolling down the sand dune and stopping right at your feet.
Yeah. Can we help you?
Velma looks back at the Ghastly, then back at the cans, then back at the Ghastly, and back at the cans, and she's like, "Oh no, don't tell me."
The Ghastly in the front of the line of Ghastly balls nod.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, the Palisand just grumbles. He's waiting.
Chris, why don't you take this one? Why don't you take the first step for this one?
Okay. What pray tell must I do?
Rules of the game. Take one of your Ghastly balls, chuck it up at one of those soul cans, knock it down. Get 10 points, you win. You have 5 shots.
Chris is going to walk over to the first Ghastly, look at it, and he's going to gently pick it up.
Unlike last time when Velma walked through the traffic stop of Ghastly, these Ghastly seem to be solid enough.
Huh. Oh, okay, I will not question this. He looks over at the giant sand castle, and he's just like, okay, so I get to choose any cans to knock down. To sort of try to knock down.
Yep.
Okay. Chris is going to try to aim for the green can at the top left.
The one floating a few feet above the towers of the sandcastle, that's a 3-pointer. So let's see if you can roll. I'll say the one to beat for that is 2.
2. And what approach am I rolling for this?
Let's see, I would say either forceful or quick. Those are the more physical attributes. So
Okay. I will go with quick. Well,
that's a 0. You chuck that Ghastly up into the air. It almost hits it and then stops and floats away.
well, I tried.
Velma's turn.
Okay.
4 shots left.
And what's the approach that we take for these?
I recommend forceful or quick. What do you have in mind, though?
Yeah, let's do quick. Oh,
Which one were you aiming for?
the one in the middle, right between the eyes.
Oh, the yellow soda can, the 1-pointer. It stops an inch away from the soda can with that -1 and goes down, goes into its mouth. And spits out the Ghastly as it flies away. 3 balls left and no points on the board. So in order to win this, you are going to need to either get one of each, a 1-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 6-pointer, or 2 3-pointers and a 6-pointer. But you definitely do need to get that 6-pointer if you want to pull this off. Who's next?
I'm gonna have him go again, and he picks up a Ghastly, and he's looking at the 6-pointer. But, Kay, I would like to ask a question.
All right.
Instead of forceful or quick, could Chris roll a careful? But I would like to use a fate point in this mini game.
You can roll for careful. Let's see if we need to use the fate point. And you're aiming for the 6-pointer,
I am
yes?
aiming for the 6-pointer.
what a coincidence. You rolled a goddamn 6.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So Chris, realizing that being quick with a roll is not his forte, he's not quick and he's not forceful, and he grabs the Ghastly, and he's like, okay, Ghastly, I know you're probably used to being thrown around, but I need you to remember this one phrase, slow and steady wins the race. And he squats down and he just rolls the Ghastly up the sandcastle. And he's like, you can.
Are you saying granny style?
Yes, he's doing it granny style.
Oh, I love it. Okay, you crouch down, you just give it a little, and it rolls. It rolls. Rolls up the lip. Up the actual lips. Up the tower, just free floating in a bit. Just floating. Almost there. So close. Oh, just a few feet away. Almost. You can do it. I believe in you. Padding out the episode? What are you talking about? Almost. And it finally just tinks into it, and it fucking explodes!
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
Jesus! Is that Ghastly, it's still here, right?
You see the other two Ghastly mourning for its fallen comrade.
Oh no!
Oh
Chris just goes over to the side somewhere and he's just kneeled down. He's like, I'm a terrible person. I'm a terrible person. I did that. I caused that. Oh my goodness. How? How could I do something so horrible? I was just playing a game.
And then Ghastly pops out again.
Neck snaps over to the Ghastly. He's like, oh, you little shit. Nope.
And he flies away.
Okay.
You have 6 points. You can do this. So, who's next?
You know what? I'm going to let Velma have the last bit of glory because Chris got the 6-pointer. Velma, you get to have both shots.
Really?
You can have.
You sure?
You can have.
Hey, sure.
You can. Look. Chris walks.
Quiff. Velma is infectious.
Oh no! I'm assimilating.
It's infecting everybody.
So Chris walks over to Velma and he places a single hand on her shoulder and he goes, "Listen, it's a game and we're here to have fun. No need to stress out. I believe in you, and I trust that you will do just fine." And he pats her head.
But.
No buts. Only rolling the ball, or Ghastly in this situation.
Okay. Velma gingerly turns around, quickly kind of paces over to the Ghastly, and she's not looking at it the whole time, but she walks back to the middle, and she eyes the one green can that's kind of right on top of the blue point on the, what's it called again?
The palisand.
The palisand.
On its forehead? Yeah.
And its forehead. And she's kind of still kind of eats by it, so she quickly closes her eyes and she tosses it quickly.
Okay, that's a 0. You're not going to make it unless you use a fate point or something.
I'll use a fate point for this.
Okay, would you like to re-roll or just add 2?
Just add 2.
Okay, safe bet. You just chuck it. Yeah. And Ghastly turns around, looks at your scared face, and then he just slams right into the can. And rolls off into the distance. That's 9. You have 1 more shot and 1 more point to get.
She turns around back to Chris. She walks up to him. It might go better if we, throw it together. I mean, if that's okay. I mean, not like I'm scared or anything. It's just, it increases our chances,
I would love to roll the Ghastly with you.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it.
And so he basically has to kneel down to her level just because he, not saying she's short, but she hasn't fully grown yet.
This is a heart check.
Oh, okay. So wait, are we both making it?
Both of you roll. We'll use the highest.
Okie dokie.
Wait, hold on. Which one are you aiming for?
We're aiming for the...
I would say one of the yellow cans.
Yeah, one of the yellow cans.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Woof. Woof.
Oh,
Woof.
okay, wait. I will spend a fate point. I will spend my last fate point for this one.
You'll spend a fate point for this?
I will spend a fate point for this. And I will, if I can, Kay, can I just add 2? Just make it is it add 2 or make it turn to a normal 2?
No, it would add to making it a 0, or you can re-roll. I will say this, a 0 will not hit that yellow can.
Yep, I'll spend a fate point and have Chris re-roll for it.
You are fresh out of fate points now. Go ahead and re-roll.
Okay. Oh, dice gods, please. Or please. Please?
Well,
Hey, fellow dice gods, you know what would be funny? What? If we really fucked with him.
I mean, you know what? Chris, as he's about to roll the ghastly with Velma, he stops her hand and he's like, hey, even if we don't make this, it's actually been really fun playing these games with you, so I'm very happy we got to spend a little bit of time together. And if it means anything, I'm very sorry for how I acted earlier. You guys were just doing what you thought was best, and I do apologize. But we can get with that later. So let's just do our best.
oh, Chris. No, it's okay. I should have said something. We both should have. I should have stepped in or something. I'm sorry. It's not that we don't trust you. It's just we didn't know what to do, and I'm sorry too.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Communication is a two-way street, and there are some things that I'm not completely honest about either. But how about this? After we beat this gym, if we beat this gym, I'll tell you both everything about myself. And I do mean everything. No more secrets and no more avoiding questions. Does that sound okay?
Velma looks up to him and pulls out her hand. It's a deal.
He happily shakes her tiny hand.
Meanwhile, the ghastly gets so bored at this heart-to-heart and just, screw this, I'm out of here, just floats away.
What the? Hey, no, wrong!
Well, you shouldn't have rolled a 0 or a -2.
Okay, thanks, God and/or Roshambo.
No, it's just God, me now.
Okay.
I have a God complex now. But you know what you have?
What's the?
Sand. Lots and lots of sand. Of course, irritating, and it's about to get everywhere as the pile of sand just sort of collapses. A huge tidal wave of sand comes rushing towards you.
Oh, God!
And boom, you are buried under it, and it pushes you out of the room. No token.
All right, so hope you had fun with those games. Let's see. You tied with Haunter in the hide and seek. You won the race with Riser, beat Marowak at Limbo, but you didn't make the cut with the Palisand at the bottle toss. That still leaves you with 1.5 tokens short. Which means you're just gonna have to fight them for it.
Oh, what?
Suddenly, the Haunter wakes up from his little nap and floats onto the other side of the pool deck. He snaps his fingers. The lights suddenly turn a very vibrant purple.
Uh-oh.
How do you think I should start this one off?
I don't know. Just like that?
Okay. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to the pause menu with your hosts, Chi-Chi and Kay.
What's up? What up? What up, party people?
I hope you're enjoying the second half of this whole gym battle thing. If you like the show, we got a Patreon where you can give us your money.
Yeah.
You could get your name in the end credits of the YouTube version of the episodes. You could get access to bonus tidbits. I What should I do for this bonus tidbit that I'll probably record in the next few days or so?
We'll figure it out.
It's a surprise. Shh. Or if you're in the Ultra Baller tier, you get your name mentioned here in the pause menu verbally by me. Let's see, we got Cammy Cat, Cybernetic Pink Eye, Donkey Oto, Doodle Boy, Liz and McPoof, Mr. Someone, and Turtle Lover 2244.
Woo!
Thank you to you guys, because you guys are awesome, and we love you. And if you're not supporting us on Patreon because you can't right now, that's fine. We just love them more than you a bit. If you want to fight for our attention, though, you can use the hashtag PKMN Legacy on Twitter, tweet about the show, because if you do that, we might use your name as one of the NPCs in our campaign.
Yeah.
I don't think we used any names in this episode besides Roshambo, who is actually played by Roshi from the playtest group. So thanks again to him for voicing his character again. Chi-Chi, what have you been up to?
It's nothing too
announce?
big, but I did a little trailer thing for a little Disney show, Amphibia, just a little tiny Disney show. You know how that is.
Season 3!
3, baby! So yeah, I did that. You can watch that on YouTube, and it's probably gonna be on TV every now and then.
Yeah, and Jake Neutron did the song for that?
Yeah, Jake Neutron did the arrangement of it and everything. And Fretzel did the guitars for it, and it all turned out really, really, really good. And the other thing I have to plug is that I did a Sonic Cypher this time with Cam Steady, and I did an Amy Rose verse, so definitely go check that out.
I watched that. It was funny seeing the cat
cat.
Cypher.
Yes, that was such an amazing verse.
Stupid. Go check it out after this episode. It's fun stuff. But for now, a pause menu inside a pause menu. That's like... I'm too tired to come up with a punchline. Hey, Kay the editor here, not Kay the DM or Kay the pause menu salesman. You may have noticed that the delays between episodes have been increasing over time. Used to be 2 weeks between episodes, then 3 weeks. Now this one's like a month after the last one. A lot of stuff has been happening in my life recently. A lot of good stuff. A lot of just not good stuff. A lot of stuff. A lot of balls being juggled in the air, and eventually, some of those balls are going to drop. I could rephrase that, but again, tired. I'm not burned out. I'm taking good care of myself, if you're wondering. And I want to thank you for your patience in sticking with me through these wait times. I still plan to release one episode at least every month or so. If that changes, I will, of course, let you and my patrons know. But for now, back to the pause menu. Just back to the pause menu. Now, back to the episode. Unpause.
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 Take out your Pokemons. 2-on-1.
All right.
Chris is gonna go with good old faithful. He grabs, he can't grab anything. Never mind. He points at Ginger and he's like, all right, girl, let's do this.
And Ginger leaps out from where she was just laying down, takes the field. Velma, how about you?
Velma falls suits in the tried and true and brings out good old Minion.
Meanwhile, you see the half of the token inside its gaseous form react, and it cuts its HP in halfish.
Oh. Wait, did it just do what I think it just did?
That was not curse.
Okay.
Okay, now we can roll for initiative.
All right. Oh. Well.
Well,
we all tied.
3, 3, and 3. That's fun. Okay,
Roll again?
No, I can just hit descending order on this little gadget on Roll20, and it'll just randomize it. So, okay, Ginger's turn.
Chris points at the Haunter and he goes, I told you I was coming for that token. Ginger, use Bite on the Haunter. And I would say that she's trying to avoid the water of the pool, but dashes over to the Haunter to bite it. And let's see what happens.
Whoa!
12 shift hit. So, Ginger leaps straight into Haunter, phases through it, but grabs its tail and just flings it around like a ghostly ragdoll.
Good girl.
It's the toilet all over again. Flings it, knocks him into the umbrella, closes on it, and it's sort of just trying to fly around, just trying to get the umbrella off, and eventually just remembers, oh yeah, and phases through the umbrella. Minion's turn.
Let's hit this bad boy with a big ol' little gust. Alright!
Oh my goodness.
8 shift hits.
Woo!
Alright, how does it go down?
I will conquer this! I will conquer this! I will conquer! Ah, and you just blow him away! Don't use gust! You blow him away!
Then Dust Talk just lets out its wings and just opens up a huge hurricane of gust. Just blows it back in the face, flying into the wall. And he just bounces, and bloop, falls into the pool. Half of his token floats up out of his form, and they both disappear. Meanwhile, you see sand begin to pour out of the cracks of the tiles of the pool. Palo Sand is on the field now. Well, it's not going to threat this turn because it got a 1 for its initiative. Top of the order, Ginger. Let's do it again.
Wow, Velma, good job. You did it. You defeated the Haunter. Now then, you gotta defeat a sandcastle. It's like he's trying to think about how to attack sand. Ginger used bite again. Let's see what happens.
Alright,
Okay.
alright.
It's a 4 shift hit. Ginger bites into it, takes a mouthful of sand with it, and like spits it out. It damages it, but begins to seep back into its sandy form, and it's good to go again.
I really don't know how this thing's gonna go, so why don't we try using Confusion? Better safe than sorry. Alright.
It's a meager 3 shift hit, but damage is damage. As the vibrations of the psychic energy begin to emanate through its sand, you can see it shaking a bit, but it shores itself off, pulls itself together, shakes it off. It turns around towards the mutt. You can see its whole sandy form lift up to the air and slam down onto the ground and hits you with bulldoze.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The whole pool area begins to shake, shakes everywhere and everyone. But, oh wait. Oh, that's right. Minion is bug and poison, not bug and flying. It still gets hit.
Oh, wait, oh!
All right, well, that is a 10 shift hit for Ginger, as it is knocked over and prone from all the erupting ground around it. And Minion is caught in some of the debris just flying around. 4 points of damage, not much, but still something. But you guys are slowed down from that, making your initiative now 2.
Okay, obviously forgot this thing can use really strong moves. Ginger, I gotta figure out what. Ginger, use Leer.
All valid enemies in the room, which is the Palo Sand, have their physical defense lowered by 1 stage. So any physical attacks, +2 to them.
Nice.
Minion's turn.
So any physical attacks, they get added +2 to them.
We're gonna try hitting with a poison sting.
That's a 6 for the attacking roll and 11 for the defending roll.
Ah, nuts.
It shoots the poison needles into it and just sink right into the sand, and they get absorbed by it. It turns around towards the Houndoom. Some of the sand begins to seep out and gather under its the Houndoom's paws. Sand tomb as it drags it down.
No! No!
5 shift hit, and now you are trapped in the sand. As it tries to move its paws out, but the sand just pulls them back down.
All right.
Top of the order, Gingy.
Chris, oddly enough, isn't truly panicking that much. He's thinking back to what Roshambo said. Oh wait, physical damage is only in the mind. We're actually still asleep. Okay. All right. Hey Ginger, use bite again.
Ginger tries to leap forth, but it's bound. It can't go towards the Palisand. It's just in place.
Oh. So, wait, do I have to roll to sort of see if she can get out of that, or?
Try it. I just rolled in. It said the bindings fail. It leaps out. It can move again.
Okay, wow, that's some unexpected luck, but not gonna look a gift ponytail in the mouth. Ginger, use bite right now!
That is a 6-shift hit. It's something.
Yeah, it's chipping away at it.
You're still a bit thrown off from the sand tomb, but you make it out of it all right and chomp the sand castle. Minion's turn.
All right, we're gonna see if we can blow away some of that sand with a little gust. All right.
Nice.
With that 5-shift hit, you keep flapping and flapping. It still stands steady at the ready. Meanwhile, Bulldoze, as it lifts up in the air, crashes down on the ground erupts around you.
Oh.
That is an 11-shift hit for Ginger. She is knocked unconscious.
Oh no.
And for Minion, it's only a 1-shift hit.
He's still just looking at Ginger's fainted body, and he's like, okay, question, do we have to recall them back to, oh, they just disappeared, never mind.
Yeah, its form just sort of compresses into a very small glowing orb, and it just floats back to your belt.
Good job, girl. You did a really good job. All right, Victor, your time to shine.
It takes a fighting pose, eyes focused on the palisand. It's ready for combat.
Got a lot of fight in you. I like that.
Anyway, roll for its initiative.
Okie dokie. I just got a 0.
Well, top of the order, we have Minion again.
All right. Oh, sorry.
You hit me.
Sorry. So let's go rules of thirds. Let's try gust again.
All right, hit it.
Whoa!
8-shift hit. Nice. This time the gust hits real hard and blows a whole tower away out of its form and just scatters it across the ground. Palisand is not taking too kindly to that.
Oh.
Lets out a shadow ball at you.
Oh.
Point blank range
Oh no.
for 5 points of damage. Yeah. How is the Dustox the most capable combatant in your entire parties?
Pretty powerful.
No, I know.
That's Minion.
Anyway, Mankey's turn.
Victor, use Ice Punch. And let's see what he gets. Is the leer still in effect, or does it only last a certain amount?
It is still in effect.
Okay.
So +2 to the attacking roll.
All right.
All right.
9-shift hit. How's it go down?
He's just kind of pondering, going, well, this might not do that much damage, but yeah, Victor, go ahead and use Ice Punch. And as Victor just like leaps up in the air and just punches the giant sandcastle in front of him,
Oh,
and
God.
just straight square in the face, and it just turns to mush. It's sand. There's sand everywhere. Everywhere.
Little frozen chunks of sand just like scatter across the ground. Meanwhile, the token that was inside it just plops down into the water.
I imagine Victor's doing like some kind of like victory chant. He's like,
I see what you did there.
yeah. He's like, good job, Victor. I didn't even think that would work, actually.
Neither did I. Okay. As the last tokens plop into the pool, the water begins to stop rippling. The tokens fly up into the air. The 4 merge into 2. The 2 cast a reflection on the water, reminiscent of beady yellow eyes. Then the eyes blink, and from the water emerges this giant spectral canine-looking Pokemon. Its fur is a dark blue night with specks of light speckled into it, pink markings all around the legs, the ears, and around the collar. On its face, a skull with the beady yellow eyes poking out and its tongue just flapping in the wind.
Oh my Arceus! They're adorable! He like puts puts his hand up to her face. He's like, now hold on a moment. We need to just bask in its beauty. And also, let's see what kind of Pokemon it is. And he just happily takes out his Pokedex. Let's see what you are, you little cutie.
Rascoyo, the trickster Pokemon. It prowls between shadows and peers into the dreams of other creatures. If you hear a raspy cackle while dreaming, you're probably Rascoyo's evening entertainment.
Oh, it likes to be entertained. That's cute.
Yeah, that's a good reaction. It is twice as tall as Chris. And that's saying something for you, Velma.
Oh, it's friend-sized. I want to hug it.
It rears back and howls into the night sky. And suddenly, this strange fog begins to roll in. It's not cloudy, but it has this strange, dark weight to it.
Ooh.
And that's its turn.
Oh, but now I don't know where Sweet Pupper... Well, I'll probably still do know where the Sweet Pupper is.
Right, so you're not mechanically blinded, but it is very hard to see through this thick, thick fog.
All right,
Minion's turn.
Alright. So Velma does not like the idea of not being able to see this thing. So she is immediately going for the gust again to just try and see if she can clear out the field. Whoa!
Jesus!
Wow, you really don't like it, do ya? That's a 10 versus its 4, 6-shift hit. Yeah, you let the winds fly. This fog just won't go anywhere. But it does seem to blow in the Rascoyo's face as its tongue flaps in the wind. Mankey's turn.
Chris, I'm sorry, he just can't help but just look at this lovely dog. He's like, it's got a really nice design. I've never seen anything like this. Man, the Appalachia region really has some interesting Pokemon. Sorry. Pokemon, Braider, Sada. Yeah, Victor, use Ice Punch, but not too hard.
It doesn't care. It's going for a very hard ice punch as soon as you roll it.
Okay, what shift hit?
Victor leaps up into the air and brings its icy fist down right on the Rascoyo's skull for a... just a 1-shift hit. At this point, Rascoyo's just panting.
Oh, it thinks it's playing.
Oh, by the way, because you made a physical move, let's see if Cursed Body takes effect.
I'm sorry, what?
Suddenly, the icy hand is encased in shadowy force. The ice dissipates. Mankey tries to shake out some more ice. It's disabled.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, time to have some fun. At the top of the order, the fog begins to roll in even more. The Mankey and the Dustox feel the spectral hands reach out of the fog and try to grab at them. And they scratch at them for 4 points of damage.
Oh, no. Oh, that's not good.
That's not good.
Rascoyo's turn. It sees the Dustox. Oh, it's like a little butterfly. Let's bite at it.
Oh no.
Rascoyo with eerie speed just leaps forth, chomps right on Minion, then spits it out.
Minion!
Minion thuds to the ground, limp and unconscious with that 6-shift hit.
Minion!
Oh my goodness. All right, Victor, back in the ball you go. Oh, all right. Gotta think. All right, let's give this a shot. Let's go, Diamond.
Don't send out Pokemon just yet, Velma. I have to roll fog damage for the Parasect. 3 points of damage as the fog rolls in, tries to grab at the jewels on top of the Parasect as it feels the pull of the void. Now you can send out a new Pokemon.
I think we're gonna send out good old Bellini.
Bellini gets out of the chair he was laying down in and gets ready to fight. Okay, top of the order we have Bellini.
Let's try and hit this bad boy with a little dose of Sing.
All right, so Bellini whips out its microphone, begins to inhale, but then, wait a second, we're already asleep. If we're asleep, can we be more asleep? Will Sing even work? And in its overthinking things, its performance is just shoddy at best, and the move fails.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Rascoyo stares down into your face, Velma, and disappears.
What? Wait, what?
What?
Diamond's turn.
So it just literally just disappeared.
Yep.
I'm trying to think. I'm going to have Diamond to go over to where Velma is and just sort of just be like a shield for her, just in case something pops out.
Velma specifically or Bellini?
Considering that Velma seems to be freaking out a little bit, I'm gonna have Diamond protect Velma, just to kind of give her a sense of security with this jewel Pokemon that's illuminating, light and possibly warmth, I think.
With no options for combative moves to use, Diamond takes its place in front of Velma, its insectoid-like body, shielding her from harm. And at the bottom of the order, the fog rolls in some more. 3 points of damage to both the Parasect and the Minccino.
And still no sight of the big guy.
No sign of the big guy. It's top of the order, it's Bellini.
I think we're gonna go with a helping hand for Diamond.
Bellini whips around, cheers Diamond on with a... Diamond does not react, but you feel that its next attack and roll will still be double.
Oh, yay, thank you.
And suddenly, Bellini is lifted up into the air, and Rascoil comes back into view. Now perched atop the Rascoil's head, the Rascoil bounces Bellini up into the air, and it leaps up after it and shacks it down with its paw. Phantom Force. A sort of shadow slam, if you will. And normally, ghost-type moves don't work on normal-type Pokemon, but it's eerily foggy today.
Oh no.
So that immunity is bypassed for 9 points of damage.
Jesus.
Whoa!
But it's Diamond's turn now.
Chris is going to happily take the shot while he can, and he just goes, Diamond, use Prism Blast as quickly as possible! And let's hope and pray to Christ that it works.
Hit it. Oh.
Well then.
Not very effective. It's a 7 for the attack. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Yes, that's right. So normally that would be a -1 shift hit, which would be a miss. But with Helping Hand, okay, so Diamond's Energy Blast hits Rascoil. The skull reflects it a bit, but then Bellini clambers on because it's very weak right now. The energy inside the Diamond's diamond intensifies. The blast becomes twice as hard, and Rascoil is knocked back for 6 points of damage.
All right.
Good job, girl. Also, thank you, Bellini.
Bellini gives a nice chirp, but bottom of the turn,
No.
Bellini is grabbed by the spectral hands emerging from the eerie fog and is dragged down. You can't see it, but finally the fog rolls away, leaving an unconscious Bellini. That 2 points of damage was enough to take it out.
Dang.
All right, who's next for you, Velma?
I think we're gonna be going with Lucille.
Lucille, who's been hiding behind the hot tub, like peeking out, very nervously comes around, still hiding behind its ear floof, and just takes the field. Go ahead and roll for its initiative. Top of the order, Lucille.
I think we're gonna take some tips from Ginger and go with a leer.
Okay. Lucille lifts his head up, and her eyes just pierce through the Rascoil's gaze, and Rascoil's fur stands on end. Its defenses lowered. Meanwhile, it goes over to the Parasect.
Oh no.
Ooh, Chew Toy?
Wait, no,
Chew toy?
no, bad doggy, bad. That is,
Chew Toy,
that is,
bite.
No, bad.
Oh.
Whoa,
Sweet,
whoa.
merciful.
That's a 15 shift hit.
merciful.
Oh no.
I was not expecting it to be that powerful. I'm sorry, but it's dead now.
Oh gosh.
This is the first time Chris has seen Diamond go down, and he just is like, oh no.
Sorry about that. But yeah, you have 2 Pokemon left in your team. Who do you send out?
Hey Victor, wanna come out and play with the precious doggy? And he throws out Victor again.
Goes the monkey pig. Go ahead and roll for its initiative again.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait its turn because Lucille's up now.
Alright. Let's try to bring a little light into this dark room. Let's hit it with a little bit of ember.
3 shift hit as it lets out a little spark of fire, just blows it in the face. And it stumbles back for a second, crossing over its leg as it tries to shake off the flames, and eventually does. It goes for Lucille,
Oh no.
Chew Toy.
That is a bad dog. That is a
Shoot
bad
him.
dog.
No.
10 shift hit. Even with all that floof, those fangs are sharp.
Oh no.
Maddie's not going to be happy about this.
Nope.
Mankey's turn.
Okay. Wait, Ice Punch is still disabled, right? Or is that...
No, you recalled it, so that gets rid of that condition. It's a volatile condition.
Okay. Victor, remember how I said last time not to hit it too hard? Punch it as hard as you can. Punch it as hard as you can. Use Ice Punch for the love of all that's holy in this world.
6 shift hit.
All right.
As some of the frost encases over its skull from that nasty blow. The Mankey leaps back down, lifts its paws up to the air, and hisses at the Rascoya.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, Lucille's turn.
All right. Let's be blunt with this one. Let's hit him with a stomp.
Whoa.
Oh.
It leaps up to the air, phases right through it. The Rascoya turns around, looks at Lucille, and just snickers. Meanwhile, it turns to the Mankey, and its eyes turn red,
Uh-oh.
and specks of light begin to float out like these little floating will-o-wisps, and they hit Mankey.
Oh. No.
Okay, Mankey's turn.
Chris is panicking. He's like, okay, just keep punching. Just keep using Ice Punch until you can't anymore. Literally, just keep punching it.
Okay, so we add 2 to the attacking roll because of Leer, but then we half that because of the burn from the will-o-wisp. So,
That's understandable. But wait, is it frozen?
it's not frozen because that 10 is half to a 5, which means that attack missed.
Never mind.
So it tries to leap up into the air, hit it again. Its burns are really messing with it though, and the swing goes wide. And it also takes a tick of burn damage. Back to the top of the order, and it is Lucille's turn.
Let's try for another ember this time. All right.
Sweet.
3 shift hit. You're taking it away.
Any damage is good damage.
Meanwhile, the Rascoil looks at Lucille, snicker a bit, and then he's phantom.
No.
What can Mankey do?
Girl, this is a tough choice. Question: how's Lucille doing on damage?
9 points left.
Okay. I am going to use. Is it Chris with the potions or is that Velma with the potions?
Let's take a look. Potions. Velma has a potion.
Okay.
But we can just say that you both have access to it if
up
you want.
to you, Velma. What?
Yep, sure, go for it.
Cool. Chris is going to grab the. He's going to grab the super potion and he's going to.
You don't have any super potions in your inventory.
It's just
Oh, wait.
potions.
That's right. My bad.
And sody pops.
Oh yeah, we do have a soda pop. I'm going to take the potion and I'm going to have Chris walk over to Lucille and he's going to spritz them and give them back some energy because Lord knows they need it.
You spritz it a bit, give it 5 extra points of health. We'll see if that pays off later on.
Please do.
Meanwhile, it is Lucille's turn.
I think Lucille's gonna let out a little smoke screen.
Lucille rubs her hooves together, forms a little opening with them, blows into it. A plume of smoke engulfs the battlefield. But then you see her feel a tickle on the back of her neck as Rascoil comes back, and one moment, I just need to make sure whether Phantom Force is one of those moves that always hits or it can be affected by accuracy.
Okay.
Let's see. It can bypass moves like Protect and Detect and stuff like that, but it's still subject to basic accuracy, which means I need to roll for blindness because of that smoke screen obscuring its view. Well, I tried. I'm sorry, but the blindness wears off. Its eyes focus on Lucille as it bears down with Phantom Force. 8 shift hit. Looks like the potion did pay off. Meanwhile, Lucille stumbles back a bit, and it's looking very tired and very unnerved. And it looks around for where's Maddie?
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm scared too. We can do this. You can do it. We got this, okay?
And suddenly it catches on fire.
Ooh.
And Blaze is activated.
I see, that's what I'm talking about. Let's hit him with the number. Let's do it.
Roll it! And we're gonna double that attacking roll. That is a, that is a 9 shift hit.
Woo!
And it is burned. It realizes that its floof is on fire. Looks at itself. Looks at the Mankey. This is awkward.
First time here.
Chew toy?
No!
Chew toy?
No, bet!
Bite!
No,
5 points of damage. Oh, wait, no. I think it's only 1 point of damage because it's half from the burn.
Welcome to my world.
As it bites down on the Mankey, its fist in its hand and not budging a bit, and the Mankey just glaring at it. It's angry. It's so angry. It's an angry monkey giving a command.
Punch it hard! Ice punch. Once more.
Well, paint me a word picture.
As it tried to bite Victor, it definitely got its teeth on his like paws, but like he's like holding the creature's face. And even though they're both burned and it hurts like heck, Victor gathers up an ice in one fist and he just socks it in the snoodle, and that's what does it. Just a big old boop to the snoot.
And the skull actually flies off of its ghostly form, splashes into the pool. The form can't hold itself anymore, and the spectral energy just dissipates. The battle is over.
Oh, we did it!
We did it!
We did it!
Yay!
Why does this not feel like a victory?
As the battle ends, the two of you are both hit with this wave of pure exhaustion. The adrenaline has completely disappeared from you. You both barely have time or energy to make it over to the pool deck chairs before you just collapse into them. And the last thing you see are the comfies and the ghastlies floating around your body as your eyes flutter shut and your consciousness just melts away. Eventually, morning comes, and you can hear a familiar voice say,
Wakey, wakey, badges and pancakey.
But Mama, I don't want to go to school today. I wish to stay in bed.
Okay, yeah, maybe we can save the fanfare for later. Let's get you back in your rooms.
One by one, he helps Chris over to his bed, tucks him in, closes his door behind him. Then he comes back for Velma, scoops her up in his arms, and gently tucks her into the bed near Maddie, and closes the door behind her too.
Well, that was pretty fun. Still, though, would have been more fun if we had all three. I wonder what kept Maddie from the party.